Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be trying out the charcoal peel off mask. I got this here from Amazon for like super cheap, maybe like $6 or $7. This has like a whole bunch of Japanese characters, kanji I believe, and they don't really tell you. Well, yeah, they do actually. And it's in English. You can see this is like one of the first times I'm trying this. So yeah, so basically this is like a charcoal peel off mask. I've seen a whole bunch of people do this on YouTube. Some variations are people try it with activated charcoal. I think it's like in a powder form. And they even just simply use Elmer's glue as their paste. They mix the two, simple, and then they put it on their face and it's basically the same thing. I could have done that, but just the packaging of this is just so cute. So I just went ahead and bought this, and it's pretty expensive, and yeah, and it had a lot of great reviews off of Amazon. One thing that scared me a little bit, but not really, because I have a high pain tolerance or threshold, was like everybody's like, oh, my skin was ripping, or this is really painful, or it got some hairs. I'm like, I don't know if you're a guy or if you have like little, peach fuzz. What do you call those? I was gonna call it a sidebar. Sideburns, be careful with that, and especially with your eyebrows and your mustache. I'm kidding about the mustache, but yeah, anywhere that has hair, meaning your baby hairs here, the sideburns, be extremely careful, and of course around your eyes, be most careful there. So yeah, I'm really excited to see this. I see a lot of people just peel it off and they find a whole bunch of different like white heads and black heads on the dried up mask. So I'm very excited to try this. So as far as the directions, I've already cleansed my face with like a Shea Moisture cocoa butter raw shea bar. It's like one of those thick bar soaps. I think it's the argan one. I don't know, but I'll leave that info in the description. But I wash my face simply with that. I have no makeup on or anything like that. And on the actual little bottle, it says, after cleansing your face evenly, apply on the nose area and let it dry for 10 to 15 minutes. And I think it also depends on how much you put on. So try to put a nice thin layer so your drying time can be even less. Yeah, and it says, if completely dried out, peel it off starting at the bottom, pulling toward the top. So like this. And it says you can do this twice a week. Yeah, do not use more than twice a week. Yeah, so it's not too bad. It actually has writing in English, so that's useful. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this here. Alrighty, I've opened the bottle of pain. Okay, I'm going to do an application, like a very thin layer around my nose area, here. I don't know if I should keep on my glasses. I probably will keep them on. And I have this like little compact mirror, just so that way I can kind of keep track of it really while I'm applying it. I said I was going to take off my glasses, so used to this. I've officially applied the charcoal mask as evenly as I possibly could. I think it's best to have it with like, to do the application process with a brush, way easier. But yeah, we're gonna be waiting about like 15 to 20 minutes for it to dry. When it's fully dry, your face, of course, should feel extremely tight. You might have some difficulty talking and smiling. And when you touch it, it shouldn't have like a residue. It shouldn't have charcoal. You shouldn't have charcoal residue on your hands, okay? It's supposed to be completely smooth and just not tacky anymore. So while we wait, I was thinking that maybe we could look up some awesome fun facts about charcoal use, like activated charcoal use. I do know that they have, they can be used in like the emergency room. Sometimes they use it to pump people for, like toxins. And if you have like a high level of something really bad and gross in your body, they use that to pump you out. I think they also use that for purification system in regards to like water. That's a natural use as well. They also use it to whiten teeth. Yeah, first thing, it says that it's a teeth whitener. And you always want to be careful with this because it can stain. It also alleviates gas and bloating. And it's getting more difficult for me to talk a little bit. I feel like if I express myself a little too much, the mask will tear. But like I was saying, it does actually, activated charcoal does treat alcohol poisoning and helps prevent hangovers. It's just the whole process of like the absorption, really. Oh, this is pretty neat as well. It also helps with mold cleansing. It says here that toxic, this is getting hard for me to speak, toxic mold causes depression, kidney and liver failure, decreased brain function, heart disease, eye irritation, headaches, vomiting, impaired immune system functions, and severe respiratory distress. Ooh, it's really bad. And I think it's also for your home as well. And like I was saying earlier, the activated charcoal, it actually traps impurities in water, including solvents, pesticides, industrial waste, and other chemicals. So this is really good for water filtration. Oh yeah, and I don't know if that is what they consider as like kind of charcoal. When you have that Brita filter and those little black, I won't say microbes, but those little black particles rise up, maybe that could be charcoal. Okay, number 6 on the list is that charcoal is used for emergency toxin removal. So really, really cool. Skin and body health. It says activated charcoal uses extend beyond internal applications. For external treatments, it's effective at treating body odor and acne and relieving discomfort from insect bites, rashes, and poison ivy or poison oak, and snake bites. What were you doing? Digestive cleanse, kind of all working into that whole just pumping in a sense. Also anti-aging. And last thing on my list is that it reduces high cholesterol. It states here that studies around the world show that activated charcoal reduces bad cholesterol and increases good cholesterol as much as some prescription medications. It gives you a lot of funky, weird numbers. America loves statistics. Oh, and it goes on to say some side effects as well. Yeah, but it has a whole bunch of different things that are really beneficial for you. You can look it up on the web and just do your own research and see, what area in your life you can kind of like add the charcoal to. Now my glasses are literally stuck. I can't even lift them without ripping the mask because I put them on the sticky mask and now they're officially stuck on my nose. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait a few more minutes. I'm getting to that point of less shine and I'm gonna go ahead and rip this off in a few minutes. So I'll see you in a minute. Alrighty guys, I'm officially going to take off this mask. I do apologize for the autofocus lens sound that you may hear in the video. Since I'm a little closer, I put the camera on autofocus, so it's just going to go back and forth, depending on how much I move. So, yeah, I just wanted to give you a nice close-up to show you how the mask has dried up. I'm like literally rubbing, and there's not a thing on my finger. Let's see if it'll focus for me. Probably not. Whatever. There's nothing on my finger. Now, this is going to be funny for me. I'm going to take off my glasses because they're stuck. Here we go. Oh, awesome. Oh. Okay, I'm putting them back on. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and try to start off here. at the very bottom, like it's recommended and like everybody says and shows. Ooh, this is so fun. This has to be the fun part. Yeah, so I also use like a blow dryer to speed up the process. There's like a little patch here that just was taking forever to dry. So I just put the blow dryer on cool and just hit it there. But for the most part, my face just air dried. Oh, look at this. Alrighty, so let's keep it going. Oh yeah. It's me again. Try to do this here. Oh, I'm breaking apart a little. It's not painful either. Trying to be gentle just so I can have like one kind of mask for the most part, which is so fun to see. Just the same way, kind of broke it, but that's okay. The same way you have like the peeling of an apple, you like one long strip. Alright, now I am taking off my glasses. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull on here. And I was careful not to put any towards my baby hairs and my hairline. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And the nose. Oh. Okay. I got a little something. Yeah, specifically in the nose area, which is probably most people's problematic area. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna see if I could kind of zoom in a little bit or show you guys how the mask looks. Alrighty, so yeah, this is the dried up mask here. Here's a little part that's still a little wet. And yeah, I don't know if you guys can see all the little white pieces here. That's like, it's just like dirt and, all the little pieces here. I don't know if the camera's catching it, but it did catch a few pieces of dirt off of me. So after you're done, with the sheet mask, you can just go ahead and eat it. Since they said the charcoal is good for your digestive tract, I'm sure you can just go ahead and, eat it. Save that for later. Of course, I'm kidding. Please don't do that. Yeah, just kidding. Yeah, but did a pretty good job at removing a lot of like the blackheads here. It feels pretty smooth as well. I think Bior has like a strip like that just like removes it too. This is fun overall. Okay, so if you have some stubborn pieces, I won't say that these are stubborn pieces, but they just stay behind. If you do have like things that are stuck to you, like your hairs, I don't. But you can just take a washcloth, a nice wet washcloth, and just simply rub it off, okay? Alright, I'll be back. I'm gonna wash my face off camera. Okay, so I'm back with a freshly washed face. I used again that raw shea moisture. I'm gonna look it up. I always do that with you guys because I want to make sure that I say the name in the video of the soap. It's like the thick soap bar. So it's raw shea butter soap with extracts of frankincense and myrrh. So you can feel like you're in the Bible, Yeah. So that's the soap that I used before and after using the mask, and it's a really good one. It just, now that I've used the mask and I kind of, detox it a little bit with the skin, I feel like it's a lot softer, a little bit brighter and clearer. So I love it. I give this one a thumbs up after using it. So I'm just going to go ahead and use the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion as my moisturizer. I got this as a sample size. It's really small because it usually comes like a little pump. But yeah, that's what I'm going to use. Oh yeah. Take off my glasses just a second. Ooh, the glasses problem. Oh, that feels really good. And just, you know, put on a little bit of chapstick, you know, the deal. And we're basically good to go. So yeah, overall, this was an awesome experience. Would I do it again? Yes. Would I recommend it to you? Yes. Was it painful? No. And was it quick? No, I won't say that it was quick unless you like speed it up with like a blow dryer or something. But yeah, this was overall just a nice, fun way to spend the weekend, clarifying and detoxing a little bit. I feel like my skin has become a little brighter and just overall cleansed. As I said, the soap that I used was the Raw Shea Butter Soap from Shea Moisture. I'll leave all the info in the description box. If you did like the video, feel free to give it a like, subscribe, and share it. And please give me some comments below, because I always like reading what you guys have to say about, you know, the video, which is great feedback for me. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.